Alright, we got a late night Monday game. Me versus Will, the run back. Truth be told, Will's team has always given me concern. Because the selected terrain shit is not fun. Let's see what he's got. Kirchen leaves Valiant, Core, Grim, Intelligent. This is probably what I figured. Yeah, he would have to bring Kirchen here this time just for the terrain. Grim and Core are both obnoxious to deal with. Or Grim, you know, with the screens is annoying. And then Inteleon had dealt some decent damage to me last time we played, so that also makes sense. So what I want to do. Let's lead with Slitherwing. Nomi leads with Grim. He leads with Pincursion instead. That's U-turn. He goes for Protect. Okay. Interesting that he has Protect. It's probably like T-Wave, Discharge, Spikes, if I had to guess. U-turn out into this. He just goes for a Scald. Oh shit, what computer? Oh damn, my charger is lost. Or it's still downstairs. Shit. I'm here. I don't know how I completely forgot to do that. Between games. That's a silly by me. Alright, let's Alright, so this thing realistically is Extender. I am going to taunt here in case it wants to get off a spike. It has Recover. Okay, so it's what? Scald, Discharge, Protect, Recover, and it doesn't have a damn whatchamacallit. Seems like it doesn't have a terrain extend, or it doesn't have spikes on this set. Unless Scald is the only thing it does have, which I could understand. He goes into Grim. Okay. Let's go into Muck. Obviously, Poison Jab does a lot, but more than anything, I want T-Spikes on this. Heat Parting Shots immediately goes into Cord. Expecting that makes sense. Default also gets rid of the terrain, which I'm not too concerned about, but it is something to keep an eye out for. He has Iron Head. Okay, interesting. Okay. I see you. He wants to go for flinches. I'm just gonna knock. Get that off. Okay. So that is. What is it? U-turn, Iron Head, default boost, probably. Either way, I think we can get a little aggressive and go in hands here. He goes for the U-turn, so he's okay with this being up on the field. That's fine. It is what it is, right? He goes straight into Valiant. So that thing is speed. So, alright, let me put that down. That's actually very important to know. Plus speed and booster energy didn't pop, so this thing is either, this thing might be specs. It is some type of choice. If this thing is specs, then Moonblast has a decent chance of killing. I want to go into Meloetta. Let's just see what he's got, right? Future Sight. Interesting, okay. Yeah, this is weird as hell. Future Sight Valiant? That's crazy. Let me T-Wave here. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna protect. Alright, so he's Body Press, Iron Head, U-turn. Which means Corv either doesn't have Defog or he doesn't have Roost. Let me see. That did 15 on a crit, so Valiant probably isn't specs. I think we can decide that. I take way too much from the U-turn. I'm gonna just get out of here. Iron Head, Body Press. Now these things do too much to Thunderous, so he U-turns. That's fine. He goes into Inteleon. Okay. So the last time I had to deal with this, he did a lot of flip turning. Specs Inteleon. Ice Beam ruins my life. Surf is a guarantee. Hydro, if it hits, is a guaranteed kill. Let's go into Muck. Realistically, he wants to flip. I'm okay with him hitting Muck because Muck already has we already have poison on the field. I'm perfectly fine with that thing just dealing with whatever, you know. If it gets sacked, it is what it is. That did 53, so Inteleon is specs. We know that much for certain. I have no water resist, so Pump obviously is going to do a ton to anybody. So I think I'm gonna just knock. Yeah, he stays and he pumps. That's fine, right? Okay, now Slytherin comes in. Looking at his options. How much does a banded U-turn do? Oh, this is a kill. Okay, well I could just U-turn for free then. Yeah. This is paralyzed, so I think we can go into hands and start getting it popping. Aura Charge is doing a lot to anyone that isn't Leaves, and I don't really have a fantastic way of hitting that anyway, so I'm just going to Wild Charge straight up. That's fine. Take the Corv. That's cool. He goes into Valiant. We saw Future Sight. This thing isn't specs, realistically, because of the damage that it did to Meloetta. So I'm going to go back into Meloetta, see what he presses. He presses Moonblast. It is Life Orb. Okay. So this is probably a mix set. probably Life Orb, Meloetta. Cord is gone. I'm just gonna Psychic. Goes into Pincurchin. That gets poisoned. That does a lot. I'm okay to Psychic again. Either take this or he forces to go into Grim. That just dies. That's fine. So it's plus speed, Life Orb, Moonblast, Future Sight. Probably. I like to think this is mixed. Because, like, why wouldn't you, right? It just makes the most sense. Leaves is going to be really annoying. But with terrain up, unless this is banded, this shouldn't kill Meloetta. And even if it does, at this point, Slitherwing just kind of chunks anything that's left. I'm going to Protect here, because I've already shown it. He goes for the U-turn. Let's see, U-turn does 24 to 29%. I don't want that. I'm going to go into Slitherwing to bait Valiant. Goes into Leaves instead. Leaves is also plus speed. Which is why I brought Impression. He has Protect. Okay, good, good. I respect it. I like it. Now we can go in Houndstone for free though. He's opting for the Nico shit. And he just protects. Okay. I think I can Poltergeist for free. Yeah. So they're both Life Orb. Alright. So they're both the same. Valiant Leaves are both Life Orb plus speed. I don't think I necessarily need Houndstone anymore. If he does something goofy, I'll just Psychic things. He just Moonblast, that's perfectly fine. I can go into Slitherwing because I'm faster. I can't take EQ. Yeah, I think we just EQ. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, Scarf Slitherwing just kind of runs through once the terrain is down, which is exactly why I built this thing. That's also why I gave it Impress, because I knew when the terrain was up, this was going to be problematic. So like, you know, it is what it is, right? I'm okay to get. I don't care. I'll just get Chip. It's no big deal. He does have Spirit Break. Which means that Muck is still a very good matchup into it. Not that it could really hit Muck anyway, but, you know. That's fine. And then, you know, I'll let Meloetta come in and pick up the kill. Alright, yeah, that went pretty good. That went pretty good. I'm perfectly fine with how that battle ended. Or how that battle went. I think the cool thing is that he has to kind of decide who wants to be the offense. So he can't bring everything. Don't have to worry about Lucario and Leaves. And, like, he could, but then he loses so much utility, right, by either getting rid of Pincurchin or Corv or Grim. He can't leave it all on the floor, so. In response to me, he's probably thinking pretty hard about what his swap is going to be. Alright, he's just going to want it back. Yeah, I think, You know, I think the Valiant set is really weird. Having protect on both of these makes a lot of sense because you don't want to get checked by Slitherwing outside of turn. Like, if you know, in terrain it is what it is, but outside of it, Slitherwing on speed. So like, it makes sense in terrain you want to protect. Unfortunately, it forces him to stall out some turns. So yeah. All right, let's see. Last time he led with Kirch, all it has is Scald. Truth be told, I do think I am still like just okay with leading Slitherwing because either Pincurchin has to come in immediately or either somebody gets hit with a U-turn or some shit. Grim probably makes more sense here as a lead. That's typically what he goes for. He goes for Inteleon instead. I mean, I just U-turn. Yeah. I'm gonna say Scarf Slitherwing just is the lead every time. Let's go into Thunderous. Force him to go into let's see. What did he show last time? His Iron Head U-turn body press. None of those really do anything to Thunderous, so I don't really lose anything by staying in and knocking. That's beautiful. He's probably gonna put something up. I'm gonna taunt. He just Spirit Breaks. Ooh, gets a crit too. Annoying, but that's perfectly fine by me. Let's get the hell out of dodge. The initiative is still on my side. If he stays in, we know what he's pressing. With a Spirit Break. So, Muck for free. It's time to get a T-Spike up. Because, like, I don't really... Like, Thunderous is not the end game, right? What do we see from this thing? Protect, Sword Stance, Psyblade. I still don't really have a reason to not go into Houndstone every time. Because, you know, if he Psyblades, yeah, if I stay in and get greedy, then I just, you know, die about it. But Poltergeist is pretty free on... Well, shit, damn near anybody. He goes into Grim. That gets poisoned. Right, already knocked this off. That's perfectly fine. Let's see here. I can go in Muck. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I'm gonna jab. He Parting Shots. If he's smart, he goes into Core here. He does go into Core. Good shit. I'm gonna knock. Get rid of those lefties. I still don't know what that fourth move is. It's got to be either Defog or Roost. It cannot be anything else. If it's Brave Bird, then that's like clinically insane. But there's nothing to lose, so like, let me see. We can go into Thunders here. He just turns, which is probably what I expected, but you know, I'm totally fine with any of how this goes. Once again, Muck is like pretty free because I already got the sack. Statistics would say he misses this. You know, 4 out of 5. I mean, 3 out of 4. You know, 75%. That rounds. You know, you can round that a little bit. You missed this one to get this jab off. Oh, didn't. That's fine. It is what it is. You know what it is. Alright. Everything kills Inteleon, so it's a matter of what does the most damage to literally anything else coming in. You're already poisoned and can't get or you're gonna get poisoned and don't want to get two-shotted. You're gonna get poisoned, don't want to get two-shotted. Corv doesn't get two-shotted, but I do kind of want to see if... I'll just U-turn. I'm gonna say Corv is like the guaranteed shit, right? Every single time. Every single time. Going to T-Bolt because Volt Switch doesn't kill. If he goes into Kirchen, it is what it is. We know this thing has Scald. The Scald kill here? It's a roll. And what did he show before? Scald, Recover, Protect. I'm gonna taunt. I'm still gonna taunt. I'd rather you, I'm fine with you scalding and killing here. Yeah, that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Slytherin comes in again. U-turn will kill. Actually, Corva's at what? 89? CC is still a roll. I just U-turn. Let me see. Meloetta invites Leaves, which is okay. Getting poison on that and having Houndstone come in and sit on it is still fine. Goes into Corv. See, we saw U-turn, right? U-turn does a good bit. Let me protect first. Okay, so it goes into Grim. I'm gonna U-turn. He does that under Reflect. That makes sense. I go into Slitherwing. U-turn out again. He's gonna get the screens up, but that's fine. Parting Shots instead. Interesting decision. Goes back into Corv. I go into Hands. I'm just gonna Wild Charge. Yeah, it's like he needs to leave and someone is gonna get hit with a lot right now. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, terrain is going forever, which means Slitherwing cleans up. Realistically, it's just a matter of getting that nigga in. I want to keep this alive for Corv. Moonblast. I can Psychic for free now. Either I get the necessary chip on Corviknight. Let's see here. I'm faster, so let's D-Wave. Actually, T-Wave. What does Psychic do? It doesn't do anything to you. I'm a T-Wave, yeah. I have a chip on this now, so it's not that big a deal. I'm gonna go back into you. Because, like, at the end of the day, either we keep this pressure up on Valiant, and the Moonblast did 32. So, yeah, this is 37% chance. No, because I need yeah, I need this to to do what it does. I need to clear Corv off the screen to yeah, I think now we two. Wait. How many times has he U-turned? He's U-turned every single time. I'm gonna T-wave here. Yeah. Paralyze this. Alright, cool. I'm going to stay in Psychic and just start getting chip. He goes in on leaves. I go straight to Houndstone. Oh, did it not save my damn, Oh, I didn't save my Slitherwing nickname. That's awful. Okay. So this is what? Life Orb. I'm just gonna sneak. Yeah, Corv is free every time, but it is what it is. I cannot believe I forgot the fucking nickname. That's crazy that I forgot those. That's so insane to me. Okay. Well, let's see. CC is kill. CC is kill on fucking everybody. So yeah. Now this thing, yeah, this thing took enough chip that CC just comes in and ruins people's lives. He goes for Valiant. Meloetta has technically done its job. I'd rather, yeah, I'll sack this. That's not a big deal. Yeah, it's just CC. That's perfectly fine. Let this go. I don't need to get cute here. This should be unlosable at this rate. The only way I could lose is if I get goofy and press goddamn, whatchamacallit. Is if I get goofy and press, first impression, but it's run central. Alright. Alright, cool. Shout out to Meloetta. I'm finally starting to figure things out with this mon.